because they ain't no telling what kind of shit you gonna miss out on. Wait, you know what I'm saying? If they listen to the radio station, they can get all the backstage comments, all the shit that we do. You know what I'm saying? It's nice to be on Facebook. We can see our face and everything. But you know, real action happening behind the scenes.
Head on down to Archibald and Woodrow, some of the best barbecue in Tuscaloosa, Alabama, y'all. Right off of 4125 Greensboro Avenue, Tuscaloosa, Alabama 35405. You can hit them up at 205-331-4858. Also, you can find them at their other location, 1211 Martin Luther King Boulevard, Northport, Alabama 35476, 205-345-6861.
Tastes so good, make you want to slap your mama.
I'm sure that.
Fly, fly, fly. Gucci, huh? I drink till I'm drunk.
Fellas, head on down to New Generation Barber Shop, right off of 2600 McFarland Boulevard East, Suite C. Go ahead and get you a fly cut from my boy Fred Brown. You can hit him up at 205-292-4995. Also, Sam Brown at 205-722-8506. And how can I forget about my boy Amp the Barber? Hit him up at 205-561-7473. Check him out, y'all.
Take a pick, I might as well. Hell, drop the top and take a selfie.
You shopping at a goddamn number 2 pizza.
What up?
And how can I forget about my boy Amp the Barber? Hit him up at 205-561-7473. Check him out, y'all.
Y'all go ahead and share that if y'all would to everything. If y'all would, y'all share it and tag them to y'all friends and so forth and so on, if you don't mind. So everybody can see us over here talking about this particular subject. To y'all friends and so forth and so on. So, but you know what? We got a young man here who ain't got no children yet, to our knowledge. Zay, what do you think about this topic, man?
Even them young folk, man, they flip flop whoever they had sex with just whenever.
I mean, if it was brought up beforehand that was her intentions and everything was discussed prior, then
but see, we're gonna take that out of the equation because it ain't gonna be this ain't no playing thing. This is like
she playing.
Yeah, well, she playing. Yeah, she gonna hit you. She gonna hit you with the women.
Something she knew that she wanted to do, and she just chose not to involve you. And if she chose not to involve you until after the fact, then you shouldn't have any responsibility. If you don't want any kind of like responsibilities or any obligations to the child, after she decided that that's what she wants to do, you shouldn't have to do anything if you don't want to. That's an opt-in, opt-out kind of situation.
Opt-in, opt-out.
Because she knew what she wanted to do. She had the plan from the get-go, and that was what was decided for herself. So she shouldn't be allowed to make decisions for you that could affect the rest of your life.
Okay. I think that's a good way to look at it. I don't think that it would actually go down like that, especially when it's all said and done. I feel like it's gonna be some court hearings and all that good stuff.
Of course, yep. Ain't like somebody just ain't gonna have any feels that way about their child, their responsibilities. But at that point, if the father of the baby decides, you know what, I'm out, I feel like there shouldn't be any bad blood between him saying, "No, I'm out." You got what you wanted, cool, but I'm not helping you any further. You got what you need from me, and I'm not getting anything out of this transaction.
Well, then, okay, would that be like your I know, right? He said transaction. Would that also say that you setting the precedence of guys saying, "Hey man, you know what? We had a baby, and she knew that she didn't want to have the baby with this dude, cause it can cut both ways. Right? She didn't want to have the baby with this dude, so she wanted me to get her pregnant, and then she went back to the dude. You know what I'm saying? So I shouldn't have to pay this child support now. Do you think that that's going to set a precedence in that aspect, or?
Because I mean, it's a nice thought, but legally, the court don't get your ass.
I think so.
Unless you can prove that. Now, it would be easier to prove in the situation, like when you're talking about if a woman was trying to be with her spouse and she really did want just a donor. Like, it'd be easier to prove that versus you saying, okay, well, me and her was messing around and she went back to her husband and now they gonna raise the baby. Like, you can do that and still have to pay child support. Like yeah, that's
and like, you know, other side of the coin, it could be different. She just grew up and decided, you know what, we can have this child, and you know, guys ain't for me. That's fine. But if her plan all along was just to have a baby and then leave for a woman, then
yeah, that's a business transaction.
Yeah, and then if
we can handle it as such.
And if she decides, oh, well, we gonna take care of the baby, you have no say so or input or whatever about anything that happens with this child, but we still want your money to take care of her child. No. And he said, you know,
that would be an interesting thing if you got two women in there raising a young man. They don't want you to have any because they think that you might be too rough. They want a nice little prince. They probably call him a king or something like that. And
pretty rich is what we call it.
But you know what I'm saying? They don't want your input. They think that you too.
Man, you can't get my money. That don't work like that. I can't be issuing out no money and not have no say so in the situation.
Especially if it's a little boy needs some kind of
testosterone. A boy needs testosterone in his life. And I don't care how butch or whatever you want to call it, that still ain't testosterone. It's still the same thing.
Now,
because a woman can't teach a boy how to stand up and speak. And I mean that metaphorically, not literally, because it really don't take that much to stand up and speak.
What?
Sorry. I'm just, you know.
that actually is a very good point. I think I'm still waiting for Book to come back here, man. Because I really. Oh, okay, hey Buck, what do you think about the situation, man?
It's based on the topic that we had discussed said we was gonna discuss from last week, right?
Yeah, if your woman decide that she want to be with another woman, and she just used you as a seed, or just use your seed, I'll put it like that. What how did you feel about that?
You know, I've been trying to wrap my finger around that ever since it was posed to me, and I said, okay, I had to take it as how deep was I into the relationship with her first to see how it would actually affect me. This was somebody that I saw a future with, so I was manipulated and lied to from the jump and all this stuff, whatever. Honestly, bro, I would be hurt like hell initially. Then I'd be trying to question, okay, so what are we trying to do as far as this parenting situation? Because what was your damn purpose? You know, like this to me, this topic even goes a step further. There are a lot of single men out here taking care of their kids. They don't go on Facebook on Mother's Day and say, hey, wish me happy Mother's Day too. They go and give shouts out to their mom, their grandma, their auntie, their sisters, cousins, and everybody else for doing their thing as a mother. I don't give a shit how much, you know, it's not to take away from what a single mom does, because I was raised, you know what I'm saying, with one. But my mother never said that she was my father also. You know what I'm saying? That just does, even as a girl, there's only so much your mom can teach you because that's only one side of the coin. So having a father or a father figure there gives you the other side. It helps you add everything together. But to get back to it, yeah, I would be crushed initially. Then, more than likely, I'm gonna probably, if you did me like that, I'm gonna probably go ahead and say, well, fuck it, we go on the court, and all this shit is coming out too, because you can't hide what you did. You see what I'm saying? So I was happy to be a father, and this is something that you hear people talk about. Black men don't want to be dads. That's bullshit. This is a situation where I was okay with it. I'm like, okay, I'm about to be a dad, and then you tell me, oh, nigga, you know, it's one thing if you don't want me. Okay, fine. But it seems like you go a step further with it, because now you're trying to manipulate the situation where I got my girl over here and we go raise him or her. You know, well, fuck you not. You ain't cut me all the way out. Sorry.
Well, especially the part that we were adding into that book was the fact that you got they gonna still want your financial contributions.
Oh no, I can tell you right now, if you're gonna, and this is me going through experience right now myself, if you want child support, then we might as well go ahead and start talking about some custody shit. You feel me? You and I ain't gonna be together. We're gonna do some shared custody or something, because I'm gonna do more financially having this child spend time at the house with me. This cooking, cleaning, my power bill, my gas, my water, and all that. Oh, so that's what you want to throw out there when you talk about, they stay with me. That little funky $600 you giving don't cover. Whoa. Hold up.
Now we finna get into a real big thing right now.
You know what I'm saying? Because
I did a show like this, boy, and I'm gonna tell you, when we start talking about what women say when they get their child support, like, you know, especially when they start just stunting, getting new cars and their hair and nails done, and your kids are still, well, they don't have anything. Every time they need something, the first thing they say is, better call your daddy. And they just got the child support check. So that's gonna be one of them it really truly, considering how this is a man cave Monday.
Men, even if your shit ain't all the way together, if you stand at home with your mom, I don't give a shit. Go ahead and start talking about some custody situation, because you go get railroaded. Because, okay, now they talk about child support. You don't have a problem with that. But then it's be like, well, I need him to do extra stuff outside of that. If I'm going, you already done told me that I'm a paycheck. You don't want to have nothing to do with me. And you're sitting there probably telling the child that I'm a paycheck. So then now, not only am I fighting you, but I'm going to have to fight this child on a level of respect. Because you don't view me as a father, as a parent or something. You really look at me as a source of income, because that's what it's been broken down to. So now I'm going to have that battle with trying to actually give you some kind of fatherly insight and try to structure and move you in the right direction. Oh, hell no. I might as well just say, you know what? How about, since we're going down there, you want the DNA test? That's fine. We can do all that shit. But I'm going to make sure. Go get lawyered up. And there's some lawyers who will work pro bono, because they know the situation that men are going through. Man, look, bro. It almost takes an act of God to take a child away from a mom.
Oh, yes.
But it's nothing to keep a child away from the father. You see what I'm saying? So
yes,
some of these kids don't even realize.
That's an interesting thing, man, because the first thing that they keep saying is these young kids need they father figures in their life. And when you got a parent that want to be in the life, and of course they might be beefing with each other, and the mama can sit back and say any bad thing she can about the guy, and now he can't have custody of his kid, or no regular visitation, or it has to be supervised visitation, because she done painted a picture of this guy being this monster, and that he gonna be beating up on the kid and stuff like that. So yeah, I agree with you. Now if I can, if y'all don't mind, Zay, you were a product of such an environment. What is your take on that?
If I had to grow up with just my mom and be one in the picture, I'd be a mess. Personally, because I firmly will get half of my personality and half the things I do from the both of them, and I know how my mom can be, and the situations that she's had that I've been through now because of her as a factor. The only reason I'm able to handle it in a proper way is because I've learned how to generally be just calm and collected like him. Because I mean, there's twice when I went to A&M, there's twice coming back down. I had 2 blowouts on the road, and everybody's like, "Oh, did you panic? Did you scream?" No, it's a blowout. Panic and only gonna make it worse. I mean, my mom's never taught me how to, say change a tire or nothing. So it's a lot of stuff I figured out myself. A lot of stuff I figured out from him. Some stuff I've learned from her, but it's on a more per person basis. It's I learn better more by doing, and I've definitely been in a lot of experiences that's caused me to do more than to put myself out there and learn from that.
I'm glad that you said so that what you just said. We have always been talking about trying to be more mentors to our young men, as of course there were 2 more shootings this past weekend. And one of the things is trying to mentor the young people to get them into a certain spot.
That's facts.
And of course, Buck does it all the time with the kids at Matthews. For the last 5 years, right, Matt? Buck, y'all was teaching the kids how to tie ties. So they'll know how to.
Yeah.
Say again.
No, 6 years or so. Yeah, 6, 7 years. You're right.
6, 7 years they've been teaching kids how to tie a tie. We've been talking about getting out and trying to teach young men how to change a flat tire, how to check the oil in their cars, all of this kind of stuff. That, for most intents purposes, there are a lot of women that don't do that. We kind of spoke on it. What it was about 2 weeks ago when we was talking about like if a guy's around, they tend to manipulate a guy into doing that stuff for them. Oh, can you pump my gas for me? Oh, my tires.
That's a little bit. Now, I will say this, and I have noticed this. You can always gauge let me say it like this. If you don't ever want to gauge how fine you are as a woman, work down on the side of the road. Because you gonna know how fine you are by how quick somebody stops and help you. Because I'm dead serious. Because I mean, you know what I'm saying? You still on the road, and it sounds sexist, and I know it, but it's true. Like, brothers just be willing to, you throw a leg out there, we're gonna stop. But now,
wait a minute. Hey, Buck, do you agree with that?
Yes, I do. Yes, I do.
That's directly proportional. And especially if you in a minivan and you got a flat tire and I can see all your children I'm not stopping. I'm not.
So you ain't gonna stop and help a woman on the side of the road while her kids burning up in the hot car?
It depends on what's wrong with the car. If it's a flat tire, then 9 times out of 10, yeah. Because I'm gonna stay in my wheelhouse. Now, if you up on the side of the road, you got your hood up, ain't shit I can do but call AAA, because I ain't no mechanic.
At least sit down until AAA get down and make sure. Because it's crazy out there. Somebody could come and kill her and all the kids or kidnap her or something.
Well, Stan don't wait too much now because somebody come try to get them, they're going to get Stan too.
But now you think about it.
Well, at least you could give a description to the police.
Now, all jokes aside, when you talk about, and that's real. Like you got to worry about, like, and that's why we.
Hey, Tank backstage, bro.
You say Tank backstage.
Okay.
Now, at the same time, we do talk about that, and I know with me and Bo, we had this conversation because we have daughters.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you teach your daughters, like, if something happens, this is what you do. You pop your hood, you lock your doors, you stay in. If somebody come to your window, you don't let your window all the way down. You go through the crack and like, yeah, I got somebody coming out of the group. But now at the same time, just when it comes to stuff like that and people get snatched up, that's some white people shit.
It's happening to everybody now.
Yeah, I know now. You got it more
they,
down.
they kidnap a black girl like it ain't nothing.
But, you know that's true.
You know why?
Young girl. They grew them young girl. But now, but like on the side of the road, something like that, yeah, I might have meditate on that.
Back in the day, that might have been cool, but now it's
you gotta really worry about you gotta really worry about that kind of stuff. You really do. And hell, with the way police and everything else is, you gotta worry about the boys too. Shit. I mean, they stopping to help you. Your car messed up. They stopping to help you. Police pull up on both of y'all, and that situation get read all the way the wrong way. Mm-hmm. So I mean, you gotta be real careful with anything. But now we gonna stop and help the ladies out. But the final she is quicker, she gonna get hit.
I guess say it was true.
I mean, but you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess because you think about if she's attractive or she's something like she out wearing a party dress, or like she getting ready to go to the club and she got on some come get me dress or something like that.
Oh, I'm stopping because I'm trying to be Captain Saberho.
Wow.
Just saying. I'm just saying. But okay, let me ask this question. In a similar situation, typically do you find yourself stopping helping black people quickly you stop helping white people?
I think that personally, I mean, because I'm a person that don't really, I think I help people about the same. If I, back when I was driving and stuff like that, I would have helped people about the same.
And that's how I know I went to get Chris, because I don't.
Nowadays, I ain't too quick to stop and help nobody.
But I'm saying, but I'm like, see, I went to Central.
For you, it's different. Now, I can understand that. I can understand the difference between even another female broke out on the side of the road. I could see a female being skeptical to stop her, because you don't know if she can have a dude inside of the car and they waiting on you to pull up and bust you inside of the head and take your car. So I can understand that. And that goes through everybody's mind with something like that. But then at the same time, like for real, it's just like I stop and help one of us, so I stop and help them. Because because I know sometimes, and because where I grew up and I was raised, more often than not, you'll see them pass by us. Mm-hmm. So
that is true.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm stopping help one of us while stepping in one of them. Now if she Becky with the good hair, then I'm stopping. I'm stopping. Trying to change her perspective on us on us good black men.
Okay, that'll get you in trouble too. What if she got one?
Right.
Already that boyfriend.
Right. So daddy and you got to change her flat. Her daddy pull up.
Right.
He just stopped to help me. Then you get beat back in the head with a tie trying to be a good guy.
So that could backfire too.
That's why I just help us.
Yeah, right. He didn't been in that situation before, that's why. But anyway, I don't know. Well, okay. Zay, what about you? Would you more than likely help?
I have always been a firm believer of, if it is within my power and it ain't gonna cost me an arm or a leg, sure, why not?
Right. And because it shouldn't take them more 15, 20 minutes to change your tire. Anything longer than that, they're like work. Well, they need to be compensated.
And
But now would it grease the wheels a little bit if she was very, very attractive?
Of course it would. Yeah, I mean, that's brownie points.
I mean, you know what I'm saying? We can only get away with this on Man Cave because women will have a fit. Lady T over here about to lose her mind now.
I'm just in disbelief of some of this.
Of the bank, only bad
You
bank.
do it because it's the nice thing to do.
Okay, but let me ask you this.
Actually, I can't believe it though.
Okay, but let me ask you this.
The thing about it is, because if it was a big muscular dude outside, you know what I'm saying, and then y'all were like, and it can be two of y'all in the car. Like if let's say it was Miss Cassandra and Lady T, they driving, going wherever they going, and it's a big muscle bound dude outside, y'all gonna be like, oh, we need to see if he needs some help.
Well, first of all, if you see a big muscle bound dude with a car broke down and he needs some help, you don't need to talk to that dude. You need to talk to that dude.
Hey, you know what I'm saying? Hey, but nothing else, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Prime example.
You might be driving a sports car or something.
Y'all remember Regulators, right? Remember Nate Dogg in his verse? He went back to the females who had crashed their car. You know what I'm saying? And him and Warren G. Next stop was the East Side Hotel, man. I mean, come on now. This is proven. This is the facts. This is what we do.
Yeah, I can't believe it now, knowing how guys are.
Okay, but like I said, if it was you, Cassandra, and Matt, if y'all was broke down, and okay, you done call Mike done call AAA on their way. All right, and it could be something simple. It could be flat tire. But, you know, y'all out there in the middle of the night, you don't want to get no flat tire. Okay, I give you, this is something that can really happen. Y'all at the start of them. You come out the car, I come out to the parking lot after the show, and your tire flat. Okay, you call AAA on their way, they're going to change the flat tire. Now, two dudes walk out and see y'all stranded. Which dude you going to let him? You gonna let the dude they done came to the comedy club or straight off of work and he all dingy, his nails dirty or whatever, or you gonna let Pretty Ricky try to come over there and fix her tie?
Either one of them that know how to do it. I mean,
That's
for me.
I don't care.
I'm just trying to go home. I don't care. I really truly don't.
I just did. Look at my check back.
I'm trying to get on the mind anyway. It don't matter. Hey, I don't care if you pretty ugly. You got a shot. I'm going home to mine.
Might even offer him a couple of dollars for doing it. You know,
right. Hey, bro, that's that old cougar stuff. Hey, a couple of dollars to figure me out. I give you a couple of dollars. Baby, you so sweet. I give you a couple of dollars. Yeah, look it up. I guess you don't care. She's trying to get home.
And you know, there are nice people out in the world who definitely help you if you need it. Like one time, I was coming back from Birmingham and ran out of gas on interstate, and I'm sitting there about to walk 30 minutes an hour to a gas station to get some gas, and this like older white guy stopped and asked, hey, you good? And I told him the situation. He was like, okay, hey, I have a gas tank. He offered to drive me 20 minutes down the road to get some gas and come back. And I got in the car with him. Me and him talked to me. He was like a house salesman. Gave me Powerade and stuff like that. We were just talking. And when he went to whatever little gas station that's tied to Walmart, where he had like his own little like card with him, where he got the special deal on gas. He used that for me and everything. Helped me out, took me back to my car, made sure I got started off okay. And it's like it's people like that. Like I really appreciate stuff like that.
But the thing about that is, and this is where you got to be real careful.
If I was a girl.
Well, see, and on that note right there, I still be kind of fearful too, in the aspect of because I didn't see some things. I'm gonna put it like that, and you know what I'm saying. He put, you need some gas? Yeah, come on in. I got you. And while he driving, he just happened to throw that arm around that the headrest while he talking to you, and you like, okay, yeah, where's the closest gas station at? Oh, it's about 20-30 minutes down the road. You know what I'm saying?
Buddy and saying I'm almost a 300-pound dude. And if somebody tries me, we both going down.
Hey, I'm hip. I'm just saying. But some folks will try you though.
They will.
Some folks will try
in
you.
that situation, if he did, we both understand. We're cops gonna get called somehow. Either I'm gonna do it or somebody else gonna do it when our bodies are, on the side of the highway. I ain't going down like that. I ain't going down like a chump.
You hear that, Stan?
We just say this though. I think this has been fortunate for his life. He has had a hell of a lot more positive experiences with white people than I have. So I give him. I mean, and I like that trust, and I like that because they give me hope that even with all this other crazy shit, it's still good people out there.
Yeah, you got some good people.
I agree, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know what? Like, I went to school with a mixture of black and white people. Like, Central back then was a school that we had. Yeah, it was a very diverse class. But it was kind of diverse when you was going to, wasn't it?
Very much. I think when I was there, Central was about like 60-40 as far as like black and then white or whatever else, you know what I'm saying? Because we were still at that time the only city school, you know what I'm saying? Hillcrest is a county school, Otis is a county school, Tuscaloosa County High is a county. We were literally the only high school in the city. So everybody, even North Tuscaloosa, was there. No, it was pretty diverse. The only thing you saw the difference is not academic wise, you saw it in athletics. You know what I'm saying? Football team was dominated by blacks.
Yes.
Basketball team was dominated by blacks.
Indeed.
The baseball team was dominated by whites. The softball team was dominated by whites. Tennis was whoever.
But track and field was dominated by blacks also.
Yes, except for even some of the distance runners, you know what I'm saying? They were white. That's just the truth. Unless we had a Ethiopian or somebody from Sudan that transferred over here, that's the truth. You know what I'm saying? That's where your distance runners was from there. Golf was probably white, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it wasn't.
Even though we had a golf team.
But it wasn't designed. It was literally just based on culturally what you did. I grew up playing golf with my grandfather, but academics and stuff.
Tennis team and everything. Like Hillcrest didn't have a tennis team back in the day. Yeah.
But that's the thing. Like you went to Hillcrest, and Hillcrest was mostly white. Yeah. I think y'all had a few black folks over there. I mean, I think
it's a handful.
Yeah, like almost. Y'all had maybe 2 handfuls, and Brookwood had 2 people. They were black. Everybody black went to Brookwood.
Pretty close.
Yeah, everybody who went to Brookwood that was black had to be on the team. That was a requirement. Like you had to be on the team to pick going to Brookwood.
It would mess them up at the beginning of basketball season because the majority of their football players played on the basketball team.
Yep.
And that was
Them jokes had to play both sports sometimes.
Right. And then you still because the only thing that then you had that overlap where you would have that break for the white boys between football and baseball because there was a break between football and baseball, but the brothers had to go straight from football to basketball to baseball. Like it was some cats that went to that I know when we was in school. They went to Brookwood. They was on somebody field all year long.
All year long. But that's what I brought them up there to say that they didn't have a diverse thing. And so you know what I'm saying, like what Stan was saying, like he more than likely drive past a white person and be like, oh well, cracker, yeah, and drive on off. Where I personally would probably like, okay, I'll stop. No, they look like, I'm gonna be honest with you, they look like a redneck, like they've been chewing tobacco.
If they truck got a rebel flag in the back of it, we not stopping.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? They got all that. I'm not finna stop for nobody that's gonna call me boy.
Right. Like I appreciate that.
I sure do appreciate that, boy. Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
You'll be in work condition when I pull off and I wouldn't give you I got
what I'm saying, man.
I
So
don't stop for the rebel flags. I don't stop for nobody with I'm gonna go back old. I don't stop with nobody with a Bush bumper sticker. I don't stop with
Trump bumper sticker.
Bush quail.
Oh no, we got that old regular truck with that Reagan on there.
With Reagan, right. Right, yeah. Now we not stopping for Reaganomics. We not.
You know, so yeah, that's the reason why I said that. Like we don't personally, right. You know, and like Zay, I think that you'll probably stop for it. You know, they don't care. They can be Brazilian, white, black, Chinese.
If they got the, of course, the telltale signs that we ain't gonna get along, no, I'm not gonna stop for it.
Well, I mean, I think you'll be a goddamn fool if you drive down the road and somebody got a white suit. I mean, not a white suit, but a white sheet on, and the hood like pulled back, and they got the hood up. You be like, you know what? I think I'm gonna stop here. I'm not gonna stop for a Klan member. You know that.
But like,
you know what I'm saying? But
if you don't outright give me a reason from just looking at you why I shouldn't help you, then I try to give the benefit of the doubt.
Great, and that's a good thing. And the benefit of the doubt is if she fine, I'm going to stop. Period.
Because I might get something for it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Like, just be honest with you.
Right.
You kind of quiet, Buck. I know you ain't saying nothing about that. Are you able to talk? That's all I'm asking.
Hell yeah, I'm able to talk. Who the hell is that? Wait, I am who I am. I am who I am. Shit. Ain't no shit on that, man. You know what I'm saying? I got songs and all types of shit. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is.
We featured you today, by the way. We featured you today.
I appreciate it, man. I always appreciate that support, man. But look, I'm telling you right now, especially just the laws of attraction. Pretty people have it better in this world. That's just how nature does it. I'm sorry. You don't have
that is true. That is true.
You don't have
but then, like, what most people don't realize is it goes beyond just outside beauty. Because if you start getting into that point where you got a bad attitude, but you can be the prettiest thing on the world, like Tank said it best. Halle Berry, she can't keep a man.
But if Halle Berry broke down on the side of the road, I'm stopping.
Facts. Like I said, laws of attraction. What you see with your eyes first is what gets you to stop. Now, once you make that stop, it's about, are you going to be able to keep me there? You know what I'm saying? If you pretty and you got a great personality, oh shit. It is what it is at that particular point. You know what I'm saying? Now it's just trying to see how far you can go. But I think in general, I think now we're more afraid to stop and help anybody because you might want to pull over help, but shit, you might pull over help and the girl may shoot you or call the police. So you said, this strange guy's pulled over. I'm like, bitch, you stranded.
Especially if you pull up on Karen. You pull up on Karen, it's a wrap. You pull up on Karen, a wrap. She's scared. Lady, I'm just asking you if you were all right. I'm fearful for what? You weigh more than me. What you gotta be scared of? I'm asking you to be the hip with your flat. But no, I mean,
you act like that. I just say, okay, bye.
That's all right.
Yep, crack my window just a little bit. Hey, you good? Okay. We're not gonna do that. Well, ain't gonna be no misunderstanding.
Is that what it be myself does? Is the pretty ones that you gotta keep 1 foot out the door, though.
Yeah, the thing about the pretty ones is, you know what I'm saying, they liable to jump in the car with you because they need some help and seduce you to the point where, you know what I'm saying, you let your guard down and then that thing, you know, like Biggie said, leave the food coughing up blood with the pockets looking like rabbit ears.
Well, the ones you have to kind of watch out for are the ones that know they're cute.
Yes. Hey man, you dropped some knowledge right now.
But now at the same time, like I mean, you can only, and I know this we sliding off here, but you can only, the crazy that we will tolerate is directly proportionate to how fine you are.
Yes.
If the finer you are, the higher tolerance you will have for your foolishness. That's why you don't have a lot of ugly, mean girls, because they already know they already ugly. They can't be mean too.
Gotta pick your struggle, honey. Gotta pick your struggle.
Right, because if you mean and ugly, you a hoe. Because that's the only way you're gonna get people to talk to you. If you giving out both shirt pants and both shirt pockets, and that's how it gotta be.
Unless you got that thing, they got that S on it and a cape.
But you gotta give it out to know for somebody to know that.
Well, you're right about that too. And then you know what I'm saying, guys will talk. Guys will talk. Like, man, shoot that thing right there.
I can deal with you. You might not be a 10, and we might can work with you. We can get your 5, 6 up to us, at least a 7, 8. You know, we can work with you. But now, if your 5 is complimented by a bad attitude, then don't give it a 5 years. I'm not dealing with you being ugly and mean. I'm gonna give me a fine, mean girl. I can give me an ugly, cool girl. I gotta have both.
And then to kind of link back
That's true.
to the first topic, you gotta watch out for the ones that just want to use you.
Yeah. As long as we give out dollars on the interstate no more.
See, like I don't mind helping people out, you know. But one of the things that I have learned, like if there's a girl who's trying to talk to me, you know, if it's a friend and they're like, you know, hey, I'm in a kind of a bad spot, I need a little bit of gas money. Sure. You know, I can spot you, you spot me next time, kind of deal. But when it comes, especially in the context of like money, I'd rather offer to help you out than you being like, hey, can you send me this amount because I need to do this?
Hey,
that's the
expectation of what we were talking about there a few weeks ago, wasn't it?
Yeah.
That's requiring versus, you know, wanting to do that needing versus wanting to do it, something like that.
It's interesting to hear him say that because I've been hearing, like, I work with a lot of young people, you know, with the warehouse where I work at, a lot of young guys, hearing them how their interaction with women and stuff. And it's like that out there. A lot of the girls, they say that, you know, most of them just want to use you. You know,
but now we was talking about this, and it was the fact that how do you know when a woman wants you or needs you, and you'd rather be wanted, but you know what I'm saying, you want to be needed too, but you want to be wanted more so than needed.
Yeah, I can understand if we in whatever and you need, there's some stuff that you need. Once we're in that type of relationship, I don't feel, you know, I feel like certain stuff might be my responsibility, but not at the same time, I don't need you to expect that. Let me want to do it because I want to do it. Don't make me feel like I gotta do it. And that's basically how we do it. Don't make me feel like I gotta do it.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying, like
I nowhere in the first 10 things you say to me ends up evolving around needing money
or material things. Like, you know, I know of a situation of this particular young lady. She always came to people like that, and if any time was around her, and you know who I'm talking about, it was around her birthday or Christmas time or something like that, she had a list of things that she wanted. Like, if you're gonna be with her, this is what she wants. And on the list, because I saw the list, on the list was things such as red bottom shoes, a Louis Vuitton or a Gucci purse.
I get a Ubi.
I'm trying to tell you, you go to the purse, man.
Oh, Gucci.
I think it was at the time when this was some years ago, but at the time it was a brand new PlayStation 3, and that's when they was still like $400. What else? Some tattoos.
Now, depending on how long we are in said relationship, some of the things might be work.
But see, here's the thing though. This particular person.
You think you can get one of them for Christmas? Now, we not starting.
And that was basically her mindset.
Yeah, that relationship got to be started at least to start getting stuff on that list. We got to be dating at least before Halloween. And hopefully, if we've been dating since before Halloween, then you didn't make folks at Thanksgiving. And depend, like I said, some of that stuff on that list. Now, some of that stuff I just can't. I mean, but some of the stuff, like we might can work out a tattoo or something like that for a Christmas gift.
Not the tattoo she wanted.
I mean, I'm saying like you did put that shit. I ain't doing a whole fucking sleeve.
She wanted the back.
Now you can get unless you're trying to get the Batman back going across your back of your front, then I might be to work on that. I'm not spending $300-400 on somebody I just met. Couple hundred, okay, because I'm gonna try not to be cheap. Because the longer we get into the relationship, the cheaper the gifts get. Because I got you now.
But okay, I'm gonna sit here. I'm gonna ask this question. Hey, Buck, I'm start with you. Like, if you're going out with somebody, how long does it take you before you start buying more extravagant gifts?
You ain't gotta dish out money all the time. Come on, every now and then.
I'm just saying, that develops in the relationship.
I think that has everything to do with where you're at financially, what you're trying to do. You know what I'm saying? Some guys making 6-7 figures a year. I mean, what's a gift? Something that I might go out and say, man, a diamond bracelet after a year. For him, that might be the first gift he buys her. You know what I'm saying? Because what's a diamond bracelet? What's $1,500, $1,600, $2,000? It's nothing.
I've never been there.
Right.
I think we
give greatly depends on income.
We losing Buck. Buck is I think something going on with his Wi-Fi. He freezing up.
But no, I agree with what he's saying. Like if I'm bringing home, just say if my monthly income is $5,000-6,000 a month, if that's my monthly income, then come Christmas time, buying $1,000 bracelet ain't shit.
But once again, how long would it take you before you start buying this extravagant?
I think that depends on the individual and how cheap you are as an individual. Like I said, if I made that $5,000-6,000 a month, and we have been dating since October, then yeah, I could get a bracelet like that. Because, like I said, that means out of between time, you done met family and you done met, everything else. But now, if I met you at the Thanksgiving party at work because you came with your homegirl and that's what you want for Christmas, nah. Or if I met you December the 15th at the Christmas party, nah, you're not getting that kind of gift.
Zay, what about you? You a young man, and I know that you ain't rolling in the dough. So you going out with a girl? You probably been. How long would you have to go out with a girl before you buy her an expensive gift?
So my freshman year of college, playing PlayStation, I met this girl Denise, who lived out in Texas. And me and her still talk now. We had our ins and outs. And, we're together and hopefully want to try to do something in the future. But even now, give or take, it's been 3 or 4 years. And she asked for a Christmas present or birthday present, but she doesn't ask for anything expensive. Like, she's like, hey, I want like this $20 collage for her wall that she found on Etsy or something. Sure. And like I think that's the letter. We might buy each other, like we still play PlayStation and stuff together, so she might ask me if I'll buy this game for her for Christmas, or if she'll be like, hey, do you want to go half on a game or two? Yeah. Because we like to play together. She likes to watch me play some games. And like my birthday's coming up, and we both play this game Destiny, and Destiny just saying was like, oh, if you did this content before a certain day, you get a code that lets you get like $150 ring. And I jokingly said, hey, you should get this for me for my birthday. And she asked me how much it was, and I was like $150, and she was just like, we'll see.
So, well, you said 3 years, and y'all haven't really bought each other any like expensive gift.
Nothing that's been over 100, because both of us know that we can't afford something like that.
Okay.
But if there's something she really wants, or something I want, or like let's say game that we both want to play, we follow her on PlayStation, so most of the time we only have to buy one copy of a game. So it's like, hey, there's this game coming out, both of us wants to play it, or she wants to watch me play it. If it's a single player, we'll just go half. That way one person's not coming out of a full $60. Because I know the situation she's in. She knows that, I work, I pay my car insurance and my my own little set of bills, and I still need my money for food and etc. And we help each other out.
Yeah, that's good. Now, Stanley, I got to ask you.
Well, you're not cheap as me. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm cheap, but I'll make sure I have the good stuff.
No, but see, like I'm saying, like it's kind of hard to be as cheap as Stan. Stan go to Dollar General, well, probably Family Dollar now. The day after Valentine's Day, and get that dusty chocolate, the Russell Stover.
They ain't gonna know.
See, one of the difference between like me and him.
You heard that right? He said they ain't gonna know. When they open up that chocolate and it be crumbling apart and it's white inside the box.
Look, it's Russell Stover. That's just a special chocolate.
He get Russell Stovers or Whitman's.
Right.
The ones that be in the square box with the yellow square box.
You do like I do and just go get the bullshit can.
That sounds good.
You do like I do and get the bullshit can and just put it in the Russell Stover box.
Now that's pretty cheap.
Yeah, that's not a bad idea.
You done gave this man an idea. and now he finna give somebody some hard chocolate that finna break their teeth.
Why does Russell Stover look like a box full of Reese's Cups? Oh, that's a Reese's Cup special edition. They just look like Reese's Cups. They ain't really Reese's Cups. But Russell Stover don't make Reese's Cups. Russell Stover makes Stover Cups. Whatever these is, it is. I know they look like Reese's Cups. They probably taste like Reese's Cups too, but they're not.
I want to give y'all a scenario right quick.
Please.
On something that happened with me back in the day, long before me and you.
Okay.
And actually, this lady that I worked with, she wanted to hook me up with her brother. And so, I decided, okay, yeah, I'll go out with her. We'll see what happened. And it happened to be my birthday the night that we went out. So, he come out of the house to pick me up, take me out or whatever, and like, happy birthday. And he take out his wallet, and he handed me $60. Like, I'm gonna want to give you something for your birthday. Now,
before the date.
Before the date. And I looked at him and I was like, and it was tempting, but I was like, you know what? No, I appreciate it, but no, thank you. I didn't take it from him. So was I a fool, or did I do right?
I felt like if he couldn't have given it to you, he wouldn't have given it to you.
Mm-hmm.
But
then I didn't really know. Now, see, first date, I'm thinking too. What is his motives?
That's a slippery slope because.
He gonna be expecting at the end of the night.
Yeah, but you know what? At the end of the night, you could have been like, okay, take your 60 back, and I'm out. You know what I'm saying? So at any given time, you know what I'm saying, most women, well, I ain't gonna say most women have they can reserve the right to say no. You know what I'm saying? I don't care if we in the thralls of passion and you decide that you want to stop. When you say, no, get off me, we supposed to get off you. That's just how it is. I know how hard it might be, but that's how it is. So if you had took them $60, you were like, oh, okay, well, thank you. My birthday. Yeah, I would have pinned it on me and everything. Then, you know what I'm saying, end of the day, okay, well, hey, you want to go upstairs? No, I'm good. I appreciate you, though. You have a good night. Man, I'm saying I gave you $60. Oh, that's what this for. Oh, okay, well, here, take that back. You know what I'm saying? That's how you do that. I mean.
But now, that is true, but I'll tell you this. I was in a similar situation like that. Messing around, and I knew it was the girl birthday. Mm-hmm. And it just so happened to be that that's how we ended up scheduling the date. And which was all right. But because I knew that and because I was trying to make a good impression, I probably did a little bit more than I would have normally done on a date, like you know, as far as like, you know, where we were going and stuff like that. But that was specifically for, you know, birthday. But now at the same time, I can understand why you wouldn't have took the money. You know, shoot it on the other foot, I would took it. You know?
I had a similar situation, and Stan, actually, you was there. We wound up going to the fair that year, and trying to be the you know, that guy trying to win all this stuff. It spent every last penny I had up in the film.
Free game for the young fellas. We don't go to fairs on dates.
Yeah.
You spend more money, and don't be trying to be that guy that's gonna win all them prizes. I promise you, you've been better off going to Toys R Us and going to buy that damn dog. You can spend that $100 at the basketball trying to get a bat that's worth $5.
Yeah, the corner will take all your money.
And indeed, but I also was kind of fortunate that night too, because the fair, when it was over there at JC Fairgrounds, used to have this game. It was these squares. It was different color squares. You put your money down on the square. Somebody throw a dart.
I remember that.
And wherever the dart land, if you own it, you get the money. So like, and like for some reason, I'm being stupid because I don't know. I really don't understand the game, but I you know, for beginner's luck, I guess. I put down $2 on black. Now black is the line in between the squares, so it paid out 50 to 1 odds. Somebody threw it, and that mud went straight into the black. And I was like, and he said, black. I said, okay. So he gave me $100. Now, at this particular moment, they're my last $2, like they say on the song. $2 at 50 to 1 odds. I got $100. Wow. Indeed we did. I've always been that way. It's time for me to go. And then where I put the money at, I put it in my drawers because I ain't want nobody to pickpocket me in there. Huh?
You had to worry about that back then. You really had to worry about somebody.
Yeah, them jugglers would pick your pocket back then. But I saved face that night because I was broke. Because Stan, actually, the $2 came Stan. The $2 came Stan.
I didn't know that. My first time I heard that was your last $2. This first time I heard that. First time I heard that part of it.
Oh, it was, man. No, you like, and you had it to the sideways.
I thought you wanted $2 to play the game. I didn't know that was your last $2. We would have got out there. I didn't know that.
Well, it paid off.
Okay. Can I get $50 out of it?
I knew that was coming.
Hey, the statute of limitation is over with.
I know that had to be 30 years. Not 30. Damn, they're close.
Yeah, it been 20-some years straight up.
I mean, did you guys look like that though? First dates, blind dates, dates, any kind of amusement park, shit like that. You already know you're gonna come out surprise.
That's why I said the safe spot is Waffle House.
Waffle House, all right.
Yeah. I mean, I'm not disagreeing with you.
I mean, you can sit down, you can talk, and it's cheap.
Actually, that's the perfect date, really. If you think about it, like, you don't want to take your date to a movie, especially if you're trying to get to know her, because you can't talk to her in the movie.
You can't take it to somewhere like Zaxby's because he ain't gonna get a word in otherwise. He's too busy.
I mean, well, you ain't gonna. Well, I'm just saying, you gonna go to Zaxby's. Yeah, well, you know, that's too cheap. That's like taking a girl to McDonald's for the first date.
Zaxby's is not McDonald's. Zaxby's is not McDonald's.
I know Zaxby's is not McDonald's, but I know it's more fancy than McDonald's, but it's the equivalency of going to Mac. Well, okay, if it ain't McDonald's, that gonna it's
I'm not saying Zaxby's is Applebee's. I'm not saying
okay. I'm just gonna say, like, you know.
Zaxby's, yeah. Yeah,
I mean, yeah, they got sit down things up in there. Yeah.
There you go. Yes, that's excellent way to put that.
But I mean, it's still considered a cheap date. You know what I'm saying? Like,
He knows what I get every time I go to Waffle House. And my meal at Waffle House is $7.
I mean, like I said, the awful waffle is a good thing. I mean, I call it awful waffle.
I ain't never ate at a Waffle House.
I've
never eaten at a Waffle House.
You gotta go in late at night.
Late night is the best time to do it.
You need like pull out. I mean,
I've never eaten at a Waffle House at all. Never done.
I don't really care for hash browns, but you know, you gotta get them covered. You gotta get them smothered, covered, dipped, and chunk.
wait a minute. Hold on, like
That's real.
we used to go to the
But
what?
Where's a good first date for you?
A good first date?
Yeah.
To be honest, probably like at a Baskin Robbins.
Ooh.
Yeah.
If we had one, a Cold Stone, yeah.
You say you used to have Cold Stones.
And Dairy Queen do all right.
Yeah, like you want to do something reasonable, but at the same time it's fun because first date usually is gonna be a chunk of information. I'm trying to really get to know what you do for a living, who you are, where you from, and everything else. I think when you try to go to an expensive restaurant or something, that sort of overshadows everything. You know what I'm saying? Because it's so much of a distraction. If you go on somewhere to eat ice cream, think about it, man. Look at the atmosphere, the audience.
Y'all dressed up. You can be comfortable. You can be casual. Yeah.
Yeah, like I said, I'm.
You can be flirty with the ice cream.
Ooh, goodness.
Hey,
Stan going to Dairy Queen tonight. Anyway,
hey, my thing is, I'm trying to hook you with the way I lick the spoon anyway. You did.
Zay, you paying attention, man? You gonna take a girl over?
Hey,
I feel like at least with the ones around my age and younger, a lot of that intro information that you would get from going to Baskin Robbins is there before you even get a Snapchat. You'll get something.
But yeah, y'all let everybody know what's up right from the jump. Y'all be like, hey, what you like to do? I like to do that too. You want to get together? Okay, that's kind of like how y'all. That's how fast y'all move. We had to. You know what I'm saying? We had to. Yeah, we had to prepare the prepare.
Because for the most part, most of the talking is done. You know, say Tinder.
But y'all don't really talk though. Y'all send a lot of. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? You see a girl on one of them apps and she fine, for instance. Then you send some peaches in an eggplant. Well, see, and then you know what I'm saying? She'll give you the lovey-dovey eyes, and then y'all go together.
But that's kind of the problem that I, being older in soul than I am in body, I can talk to anybody. I'm antisocial. It's not my first go-to, but I can make conversation with anybody. But there's way too many people around there that's my age that don't know how to have conversations.
You absolutely right. But hey, you know what? I can see you, and you would be exactly the person we talked about last week. You'd be that young stud that one of them older women would go for, and then next thing you know, actually you'll feel like a houseboy. In other words,
what happening is Mama finds out he talked to an older woman and she'll be mad and ready to fight.
Until she find out all the stuff he got, he come home with rollies on and everything else. Want to know why you rocking a suit every day? Because I just like my man to be dressed up, and she buy you suits and stuff like that.
If she make a mad thing, you dress me all white and call me Mr. Clean.
Yeah, that's damn boy.
Yeah. Yeah, definitely.
That's staying something.
I didn't know.
That house would be spotless.
They just move. She'll move you into a condo,
just
yours.
And you explain to me what's the difference between his version and my version of Stedman. Ain't that the same thing? Ain't that the same thing?
It is.
Gotta let him out.
But we got to meet your son, because if he gonna be anything like you, we need to put y'all.
He gonna be way better because he has his mom very active in his life. I had a lot of my uncles and my granddad and shit, man. My mom tried. You know, there are some things like I believe in chivalry, I do, but you know, damn man, there's a part of feminism that kills it. You know what I'm saying? Because you're afraid to actually be a gentleman. You know what I'm saying? Because you're being accused and attacked. You see what I'm saying? But there are things like, yes, there's still guys who buy flowers and candy and write little notes, love notes and stuff. We that's stuff that we do, but you got to be somebody who's worthy of that too. You know what I'm saying? You can't sit up here and think just because you're a female that you're entitled to this type of treatment. And I'm like, if you're always the one asking for all this stuff, but what the fuck do you do? Like me, myself, if you're really close to me, you know I have a deep affection for Skittles. You know what I'm saying? If I wake up one morning and I got like a 2-pound bag of it beside me, we're going, you've really just proposed to me and we're going out to the courthouse. You know what I'm saying? That's me. You see what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. I'll take an expensive gift and everything too, but to me, small things, the little things are priceless. Therefore, they're the most expensive. You see what I'm saying? So that's the mentality I have. So therefore, I'm going to treat you that way. You know what I'm saying? So that part is there. But damn it, I thank God for my uncles and my granddads because there are also females who are going to pull that side of you out, and you have to be on top of your game. You can't play a fool. You know what I'm saying? Your whole life, man. You know, it's like you know that I think it's a song where it's like I'll be a fool for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But that's still only to a certain extent. You feel me? And hell, you push that button a little bit too much. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and give you this Diamond Dallas Page diamond cutter.
RKO.
Because I mean, for real, because of like how he was saying, because of social media, the game has been fast forwarded like so much. Like that's why you see a lot more younger girls who are looking for more for what they can get out of the situation because that's what it is now.
But what about those older women that do the same thing? Like it's older women out there that try to get what they can get out of a situation also.
But then you know the older women are the ones that talk to younger women. So the younger women, like I said, they just didn't got a hold of social media and they didn't put the game in the warp drive. But then you got them older women out there, and I say older, and I really don't mean like old women. I mean older, like upper 30s, 40s, like that, who didn't have social media to start off. And like you said, we used to have to grind on the game. Like I had to, you like it. Like you said, it ain't nothing now with to send a peach emoji and an eggplant emoji, and y'all good to go. Back in the day, we used to have to meet mama, daddy, grandmama, brother, sister. We didn't have to at least go out once or twice.
Yeah, it wasn't no knocking it down on the first date.
There were people out there that were getting it done like that, don't get me wrong, but not the way they doing it now. Like I said, the game is in warp drive.
And most of the time, if you knock it down on the first date, most of the time now, that is not the person that you planning on being with.
Oh no, but like I said, the way it is now, that's how the game set up. Like these girls know, okay, I might put out, and that's fine, but I'm gonna get something out of it. And that's how they look at it. And the dudes look like, okay, well, I might even throw you a couple of dollars to the tank as long as I know you're gonna put out. And they got that business contract of a relationship that you didn't develop on social media.
Yeah, that's how they know how much a couple of packs of hair costs. Yeah, I need 2 packs of
When grandma used to get that $30-$40 as you put it in her pocketbook.
No, in that bra. She used to put it in that bra.
No, the upper pocketbook.
Oh, okay.
That's the secondary pocketbook. But see, now you just the secondary pocketbook now is cash out.
Mm-hmm. What? Boy, what you say now? What you say?
You know what I'm saying?
I'll be seeing it go down at work all the time.
You know what I'm saying?
Hey, drop box me some.
Wow, That's how it is now.
And you see it now. And then the funny part about it is because of social media stuff, you see it now. Like you see it with the, you know, today is my birthday, such and such and such, with a picture of their cash out.
Mm-hmm.
It used to be that, you know, the only way you would know it's someone's birthday if somebody said, stop what you're doing and wish my friend happy birthday.
Or they have a pen when they walking around, they got a pen full of money on them.
Cash App them replace the pens on the like. Cash App them replace that.
Yeah, cause now you can't say, man, I ain't got nothing on me right now. Hey, you go on Cash App me a couple dollars there.
No, and then knowing if I Cash App you $10 for you to get $10, I gotta Cash App you 12 or 13 because it's gonna take them $2 out of it. Like yeah, the game is in warp drive, man. Game is in warp drive.
So
Totally
a lot of the profiles and stuff I can run across on Tinder. Mainly, you know, here's my Insta. Some of them might have their Snap. A lot of them will have, you know, hey, this is my Cash App. Send me a little something. And then otherwise, you know, a lot of them, it's breeds kind of this situation where you know you ain't really got like model quality pictures. Nobody interested.
Right.
I know my Tinder ending, I might get a match a year if I'm lucky.
Make sure you're on Tinder, man, because if we find that you on Grindr, there's gonna be something else.
What's the difference? What's the difference?
What's the difference?
What's the difference between Grindr and Tinder? I thought they're basically the same thing.
Grindr is for gay folks.
Oh.
Yeah.
Ooh. Hold on. Tinder is straight.
You have a Grindr?
And Grindr is. Wow. Wow.
The girls message you first. Like you match, and they have to message you first. You can't message them first.
So Bumble is like the Stacey Hawkins dance. The girls gotta pick the boy.
Well, I mean, it's still you both have set the match,
but she can pick me before I can pick up.
No, I mean you like, hey, this person matched, but you literally can't message them until they message you first.
Oh, okay.
While we talking about this, in case you get thirsty, man, y'all make sure y'all get some of this alkaline light water, man. I'm telling you, it's off the chain. Just want to make sure y'all know that.
I like the choke right there. I didn't know about.
Oh, you want some, man? I got some. You want some?
No, he was talking about Grindr. He didn't know.
I'm talking about he wants water though. He wants water to get that.
Yeah.
Okay, we'll get you some water.
I didn't know that. Hey, that's I give a shit. They're the old people shit. I didn't know that it was a different thing. I thought it was all the same kind of app. I did not know that.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Did not know that.
You want it cold?
You don't have to. If you don't want to sit like that, that's
it's
fine.
not in the refrigerator.
That's fine.
Yes, it is.
Hey, like I said, you gotta give me one out the refrigerator. I drink my water.
I got to get some more. But
get here part of this.
You want one?
Part of this tasty beverage provided by my man Michael K. Wilson. Yeah, so we gonna see how this is. We gonna do what is it on TikTok? We gonna do a live reaction.
Oh, would you rather yours be cold or room temperature? Okay.
So yeah, we gonna do this commercial live.
Brought to you by Alkaline Life.
Hey, on the other side though, this is some pretty crisp ass water.
I'm trying to tell you though, man. Like I'm saying, man. Like, can you taste the purity up in that water?
I was on the side, and I knew I was fucking with both those weeks. I said it tastes like water. I mean, so you know what? No, for real, yeah. You can taste this. This don't taste like.
It don't taste like no.
It don't taste like the Sunny.
No.
Sunny usually my go-to.
It's pure water, like.
Yeah, usually the
You
Sunny
can't
my
taste
go-to.
nothing in this.
Because the Sunny is you can get it buy two $2 because the Sunny and a Coke. That's usually my go-to. But this tastes better than the Sunny. I'm sorry, the Sunny. I'm sorry. But I mean,
Hey, well, the Sunny ain't nothing but French tap water.
I like Coke products, so I'm not dissing the Sunny, but I'm still gonna drink Coke from Coca-Cola, but the water might not get to me.
Just saying. Well, shoot, what time is it?
9:40.
Okay, good.
9:40.
We got 20 minutes.
Yeah, it's funny, man, because I'm looking at this time and I'm like shit. Seems like we've been on this motherfucker a long time. We got a whole another hour and 20 minutes. And then because I'm still on South Carolina time, we usually don't get up to 11 o'clock by time. I was like, wait, what the fuck? He told us 20 minutes. We got another hour to go. What the fuck?
Oh.
Time change is real, man. Time change is real. And I gotta be back on Eastern time tomorrow because I gotta be at work at 5 o'clock tomorrow evening. Back at the dollar. Hey, them little motherfucking this is all the way off subject. But them Krispy Kreme popcorn.
I saw them and I thought about you.
I got some in there. You want some?
No, I'm gonna take it because I got a big bag. Something,
I bet your bag ain't big as mine.
I got my bag from Sam, so my me and bag.
Okay, well, yeah, okay.
I was tired of last weekend how y'all posting y'all little bags in the group chat. So I might have had to do some strain for a little piece of change, but I got me one of these goddamn bags of popcorn. I'm tired of that shit. But then I get it from got it from Sam's, and then last week at work, I said, shit, I ain't have to do nothing strange. I could have just waited till they came at work, and I could have got me some work.
Yeah, a little bit of bag.
Give me a little bit of bag. I was so mad. Look at the little bit of bag. I said, man, this ain't no bite. And then they went at $2 for it. And I got me one little bitty bag. I got one little bag that I ate when I was walking around work. But then, by the time I got to the end of the aisle, I'm reaching at the bottom of the bag, filling my hand. So I was mad about that. So yeah, I'm not getting that little bag. I'm gonna get the big bag. I have to go back.
But I think Walmart's selling them too. Selling now.
I don't think they bags as big as
no, it's not. It's not gonna be as big as Sam's. It's not gonna be a big Sam's.
Yeah, I might have to go back home and do something else.
But have you had the Krispy Kreme popcorn yet?
As I've told you before, I don't eat donuts, so it was not on my list of things to try.
Yeah, that is right. That is right. Yeah, Buck don't eat the Krispy Kreme. So
no. Now don't get me wrong. It's not like I didn't grow up eating donuts and stuff like that. That's not the case. It's just like with watermelon. I ate that growing up. I don't eat either one of them.
Yeah, I really don't eat watermelon too much more either. Kind of get burnt out on it. Hey, but look, I'm gonna work on that. I'm gonna call my representative at Krispy Kreme. And we're gonna get you some Krispy Kreme flavored ice cream. We're gonna do that for you. We're gonna get that knocked out.
Now we talk.
I'm telling you, my dream place, I saw it on Instagram, and I have got to go visit wherever this is. I saw a Chick-fil-A and a Krispy Kreme in a double restaurant together. Wherever that is, I got to go. They got to be the gateway of heaven. They got to be. You say so, Chick-fil-A. Yeah. How are you a child of mine and you disrespecting Krispy Kreme?
I don't like Chick-fil-A. What do you like from Chick-fil-A?
You like the waffle.
What do you like Chick-fil-A? The fries?
No, I don't like the waffle fries.
I like the waffle fries. I like the waffle fries.
Because I always end up getting the ends of the potato. So I always get the whole part, and that's aggravates me to death. But now, everything else at Chick-fil-A is great.
Especially them nuggets.
I feel like Chick-fil-A is really expensive for some subpar chicken.
Subpar?
How dare you say that about Chick-fil-A? Chick-fil-A, I'm sorry. I raised him wrong. I apologize.
Hey, that's his mama right there.
Because you can pay, $1 or $2 more in Chick-fil-A and get some okay-ish chicken nuggets, or you can go to Wendy's.
Okay-ish? Okay.
Are you trying to say that Wendy's chicken nuggets taste better than Chick-fil-A?
Wow.
Oh, you dead wrong.
I go there with the fries.
No, Wendy's fries?
I don't like the waffle fries.
Wendy's fries suck. Wendy's got probably the worst fries out of between Wendy's and Burger King. Got the worst fries.
And then in terms of chicken, I'm not gonna go to Chick-fil-A for a chicken sandwich. I'll go to Hardee's for a good chicken sandwich.
Well, I haven't had Hardee's new chicken sandwich yet. I have literally done the chicken sandwich. I've been a part of the chicken sandwich wars, and I've been checking out.
He's a chicken sandwich connoisseur.
Indeed, I've had everybody's chicken sandwich except I haven't had Church's new chicken sandwich, and I haven't had Hardee's new chicken sandwich.
You gotta try either Arby's or Hardee's.
I've had Arby's chicken sandwich.
Arby's chicken sandwich, I say this.
They're pretty good. I like their chicken bacon ranch.
Yeah, there you go. I don't like the ranch part of it, but yeah. But now, I will say this. Part of why Chick-fil-A's chicken is, and we are so far off topic, but this needs to be addressed, because this is...
I know, yeah, because he said some stuff that wasn't right.
Blasphemous. But Chick-fil-A chicken is real.
Yes.
That's why you're paying more for it. It's actually real chicken. The chicken nuggets from McDonald's, chicken nuggets from anywhere else, 9 times out of 10, it's going to be some kind of processed meat. It's going to have chicken parts. Whereas you from Chick-fil-A, you getting a real chicken breast or whatever it is.
Yeah, they slice up the chicken breast.
So that's a little bit of the difference in it. So so what it is you're used to eating fabricated chicken, and now that you see.
And here's the other thing about Chick-fil-A. I honestly believe this in my heart of hearts. The reason why Chick-fil-A hook people and keep them is because when you go up in there, man, you feel like you in goddamn heaven. Them just walk up in there. What can we get for you today? Well, sure thing. My pleasure. Every time, you know what I'm saying? If you ask for some sauce, that gum you gonna get the sauce. You go to McDonald's and say, hey, can I not McDonald's? Go to Wendy's and say I want what they got, honey mustard. Them joke a lot, throw barbecue sauce in there.
You can get your sauce at all.
Well, I'm gonna tell you like this. I'll go to Wendy's and get the 10-piece chicken nugget combo, large size, and get a frosty for the drink. I done got 10 nuggets. I done got a big ass thing of fries, and they put me napkin ketchup in there, not name. So I'm like what the hell?
You don't ask for it.
Hey, you ain't got to worry about the Chick-fil-A. Chick-fil-A
they gonna ask you if you want it. They gonna say, what sauce is what you need?
What sauce would you like?
You know what I'm saying?
Oh shit, give me some of all of it. Okay, right there, right there.
Well, hey, we're gonna get Book to break the time. Book.
Yo.
Do you like the Chick-fil-A?
Yes. I love their Christian chicken.
Gotta like Chick-fil-A.
Chick-fil-A is fine, but it's definitely not my first choice.
But
I'm not going to sit there and wait in line if there's a 7-8 car line for Chick-fil-A.
But you know what?
But you know what?
A 7 or 8 car line for Chick-fil-A is way faster than a 2-car line in most other places.
That 7, 8 cars at McDonald's, Arby's, anywhere else you go, you're gonna move fast at Chick-fil-A. You're gonna move fast at
Chick-fil-A can have people out in the road, and you are still getting their line. And here's the reason why: because you'll be out the road 2 minutes later, you'll be up at the window because that's how they moving.
Because somebody gonna rain, sleet, hail, or snow. Somebody gonna walk up with you in a parka or some little fake tent that they done made that look like a Walker ATM. Yes, can I take your order? And they got that little scanner thing.
Yep.
And they, man, what Chick-fil-A is great. You mess around, let me go to that Chick-fil-A when somebody got a Chick-fil-A shirt on and a Krispy Kreme hat. I'm dead. You might as well take me out. I'm dead. I'm in heaven. It don't get no better than this. But now I will say this: that hand-breaded chickens, that Whopper chicken sandwich from Hardee's.
It look good.
Oh, sir, you gotta try it.
Oh, is it okay? I'm gonna go. You ain't saying that. Now, Hardee's just too goddamn high for me.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Because like for a long time, I had stopped eating Hardee's because I worked there for so long.
I did.
But the thing I also was like that about Dairy Queen because we stole so much Dairy Queen ice cream. It wasn't funny.
I'm tired of Dairy Queen ice cream. We put ice cream on goddamn chili dogs.
Everything.
We just putting shit on it. We just trying shit.
We did put them. We were the first one to start putting fries in the ice cream. Just like
we do that now too. We do that now too.
We got a steak and shake down here. I like steak and shake.
We were supposed to have steak and shake, but you know what happened.
But that fell through, so I will.
But we didn't talk about food and everything, man. We got to get back on the men cave, battle sexes. Now we were talking.
Because they go part of it. Okay, now let me ask you this, since we're gonna pull it all in together. First date. What about Chick-fil-A first date? Or is that a little hot?
No, I mean I just don't think
you gotta be real cute to get Chick-fil-A on first date. Because you'll spend $30 in Chick-fil-A.
you ain't lying. But I mean, I don't think that you should go to Old Charlie's or the Levy or nothing like that on your first date.
Now we go to Old Charlie's because they got the 2 for $20. Applebee's at
Well, Applebee's, yeah, Applebee's. Yeah, you go to Applebee's, but like some folks they want to go all out and they want to go to like Old Charlie's or somewhere like that. I don't necessarily think that you got to do all that either, but I would suggest I wouldn't mind going somewhere like Baumhauer down here on Skyland, because you know it's not as loud and as rowdy as some of the other like type sport, Logan's or something like that. Them are just loud up and down. You can't talk to nobody in there. You can have an intimate setting there. But
do you really want to be fighting wings on a first date?
But that's just it. They have more than just wings, so that allow you to, you know.
I'm just saying though. So I'm just saying, I mean, that'll tell you a lot about the girl you with. She order, 10 pieces of wings, she go at them. That'll tell you a lot.
You honestly be hard pressed to go somewhere with those wings and she doesn't order wings.
No, not necessarily. Because, like, for instance, like Miss Cassandra, she don't eat wings. Well, she don't like them.
We know so, she ain't black for real.
I'm just saying, like, I'm just saying. But no, they're saying cool shit. Goddamn, I'm cute inside. But at the same time, like shit, she don't eat wings, kind of shit. Hey, but I mean, I don't think that if you just take her to a wing, like it's called Baumhauer's wing. Because they got all them different wings, but they also got all this other stuff in there. Like you legitimately can go in there. She was like, "Oh, I just want them ooey fried, them gooey fried. Them those is delicious." You know what I'm saying? So, man, I don't know what it is about them fried, but them those seasoned just right and everything, man. I had to get some of them.
And I don't think they use American cheese. I think they use like mozzarella.
I don't know what kind of cheese it is, but it's one thing. But at the exact same time, like Tuscaloosa really and truly don't have a whole lot of restaurants that's like, unless you go on the strip or downtown, they got some restaurants. And a lot of them I have never ever been to because I'll never think about them restaurants when you're trying to go get something to eat. You don't be like, I would go downtown. You just don't want to do it. But you know what I'm saying? I guess if we had a bigger variety of things to do. But you really don't want, I don't want to take somebody, like Buck said, I don't want to go to one of them old classic joints that got the crystal glasses that you drink water out of.
We're not going to, what was the restaurant that was across the river?
It used to be Cypress Inn and the Levy.
Yeah. Like, we didn't want to Cypress Inn for a day. No.
You know what I'm saying? And like, you just trying to show out or something like that. We go to, we'll go to Olive Garden because they got wine there. So you can look sophisticated.
Yeah, Olive Garden kind of meets in the middle a little bit.
I'm still between classy with Dairy Queen. Thanks to the book dog. I'm going about that's gonna be.
But now Dairy Queen is a good one. But seriously, like if Cold Stone was still open, and I'm gonna tell you because it wasn't here with me when Lady T started dating, but a nice firehouse sub. I stroll over to Insomnia Cookies, and then stroll on over to.
Okay, yeah. Now you can get on the strip. You can make a nice little date night. You can walk.
That's what I'm saying. The walk that you eat the firehouse sub. That's something to eat. Y'all can talk, and then y'all go to Insomnia Cookies and get y'all a couple of cookies and walk right on over. When Cold Stone was over there, then y'all could have got you some Cold Stone too. So that would have been. But most of the time, you got a lot of them girls gonna be like, "Ooh, I'm so full, I can't eat no more." You be like, "Okay."
You can mess around and got that ice cream first, and then walk that shit down. So
no, that's why you get ice cream last. That's why you get ice cream last because everybody don't want to admit to it. They lactose intolerant, boy, and they be messing around. You been in the car, man, and somebody let one go.
That's why it changed too. Because I mean, I could do a coffee shop. You know what I'm saying? We can grab like cookies. I don't know, maybe a Danish, whatever you into, brownies and.
So we can go to Starbucks. What's the bookstore? They got the Starbucks in it. Barnes
and Noble, yeah. And look sophisticated while we trying to read a book.
Ideal.
That's a nice little first day.
Coffee house on the strip, right across from Publix.
Coffee house, okay. Yeah, they be them friends type dates. They be them TV type dates. Go to the coffee shop, sit down and just sit down and have a conversation.
Yeah, drink you a mocha latte.
Yes.
I mean, you're not trying to be expensive, and at the same time, because I mean, you can get completely turned off on the first day and be like, all right, this is gonna be a waste of time. But at least the sweet tea here is good, and I like those brownies. Like Barnes and Nobles does have that little section over there where they got the cheesecakes and all that type of stuff.
Yes, they do.
Like I said, especially. You might hit a home run if the individual turns out to be an intellect. So mean you picked a bookstore, boy, you already 5-10 steps ahead, you know what I'm saying, of the game at that point. But it's a place where it's very open, you know what I'm saying? So she won't feel as if, he's trying to get me somewhere by myself and he may do something to me. you know, and in the same sense, you're very out in the open, but you're in an intimate setting too, because it's kind of,
it's quiet.
You don't see nobody coming up to y'all while y'all sitting there talking. Ain't nobody gonna really come up. Maybe a store person to come by and say so, but then again, you know, you can sort of look from a distance and see, oh, okay, I'm not gonna go over there and bother them. You know, sports bar is kind of different. You can bump into anybody in there. You could be having your first date and her damn ex can walk through. You know what I'm saying?
That's
with
true.
His new boo, and you don't know how she may react. Or hell, you could be tripping. See your ex walk through there with somebody new, and you know what I'm saying? Like, so that's what I'm saying. And it's something like that. That's why I said it. Baskin Robbins, because I know me. I want to go in there and see what all 31 flavors is. You know what I'm saying? And then, you know, as slick as I am, I'm like, shit, they got 31 flavors here, man. You fuck around and be number 32.
Oh, good old book.
Everything has a process. You never know. You know what I'm saying? You got to put yourself in a position where you're trying to win. You know what I'm saying? And you may not win, but you'll leave a hell of a lasting impression. Like, girl, you know, this fool told me we went there 31 flavors. Talking about I can be number 32. I'm like, he's so childish. And she's in there like,
yeah, she gonna be sitting around there grinning.
Where he at?
Somebody gonna like it. Yeah, somebody gonna like it.
Which things that you gonna use some of that, man? You gonna take one of your cause man, you work on the strip, man. You probably be pulling them.
He gonna start meeting his Tinder dates at the coffee shop.
Publix working at is more like a looking glass, at least for me, because I don't want to. If I was going to try to talk to one of the many girls that rolls through campus, I'd rather do it when I'm not in a bright neon green shirt and an apron.
But see, you looking at it wrong. Now they know that you got a job and you will work. So they
the work outfit is not flattering. The fact that you're at work,
yes,
it gets you bright.
They do. And when I used to work over at Best Buy, and it's kind of something that just kind of stuck with me. There's this guy one of my coworkers at the time, who would always hit on girls who came through. And there was this one girl who came that I was like just walking around, and she was kind of like crouched down hiding. And I asked her, like, hey, is everything okay? And she was just like, hey, you know, that guy over there, can you tell me when he leaves? You know, she's like, every time I come in here, he hits on me, it's creepy. And just, I never want to
be that guy.
Yeah,
but it's a such thing as stepping to somebody aggressively and you know not taking a hint. Like, you know, if they talking to you instead of moving away from you, they don't want to talk to you. So like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think some guys don't get that point. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, girl, so what's up? Oh, no, you. Oh, that's not. And they try to be sweet because they don't want to just bust you down in front of everybody. But that's probably what she needed to do.
And like, can I get that? But that's just me being the more cautious type, because ain't nothing stopping anybody from going up to the customer service desk and telling my managers what hey, it's Xavier on register 6. He hit on me, and that, you know, because Publix pays well, they give me decent hours, and I'd rather not lose this job.
I get that, but like, okay, and y'all co-sign with me.
You can gauge that. Like if a girl's coming up to you in line and you say, you know, hey, how you doing, blah blah blah. You can kind of gauge, you know, as the situation come in, you know, how this can play out, and you know who you can say something to, who you can't say something to.
Yeah, and if they short with you, say hello, how you doing, and they be like, hey. God damn, them 20 minutes went by fast. Yeah. But yeah, they short with you, then you know I probably ain't gonna say nothing to them. But then when I worked at Comcast and I had to go in people's houses, if I walk in their house and be like, hey, how you doing today? And you know, so they short already, I know to put my head down, do my work, and get up out of there. But if I go up in there, well, hey, how's your day going? Sure is hot outside today, ain't it? You know what I'm saying? And I have a conversation with them while I'm working. Actually, it make it feel a lot less hectic up in there when they are having a conversation with me, because somebody who short, mad, and all that stuff right there.
Yeah, sitting there watching you.
Yeah.
Yeah, make you feel uneasy.
Yeah, you don't like that stuff. So like you in a perfect because you in a customer service type what's it called now it's about reception perception too. Had to get that out. Yeah. Perception. Because you know what I'm saying, just by you speaking to somebody don't mean that you're trying to come on to them. Yeah. And some women out there that think that every time if you look at them, I know you want me, but I don't want you. You know, they're like, if I don't want you, you ain't cute. You know what I'm saying? Now, but you can't say that to them because then they will go and tell your manager. Like, he said I wasn't cute. You know what I'm saying? The manager might be like, well, you ain't, but you know what I'm saying?
It ends up being kind of because I've been at Publix for 2 or 3 years, and each year I feel like, especially around football season, when it gets that Saturday night and everybody trying to go out to the club and stuff, outfits have been getting crazier. And like last time, the first time since I've been at Publix, I saw a girl walking with some pasties.
I'm gonna tell you something. I get because see, that's where your mama kicking in because your daddy had been over there. He was like, hey, come here. Let me holler at you for a second. I know that him. Somewhere or another, he gonna say something to her or trip up and fall. Oh dang, I felt girl, you knocked me off my feet or something.
Hey, don't think you know me. Don't do that. Don't do that. I'm to my down to the line and everything. Don't do that. You don't know me like that. You don't know me like that.
Can they walk around like that and not get arrested?
Yeah.
Yes.
I mean, like she had on
that should be
she had on like a bikini top, but where nipples would be, it was just like a little see-through mesh. Whatever, yeah.
Yeah, like because Buck works at Publix. He don't work at the one you work at, but in a customer service atmosphere, Buck, and let's say you on the strip, and the alpha, the AKAs and the deltas all come up in there at the same time, and they start stepping, and they want you to judge them. See, you a noob. So,
in the flesh,
would you do it?
Based on our standards at Publix, you know what I'm saying, I would give them my time and you know, join in and see exactly what's what and give my opinion on it and so forth. And then, you know, because I work in the deli, I would turn around and say, "Sister, you know, I did that. Would y'all like to try, you know, our cheese of the day, our taste of the week?" You know what I'm saying? And then push them over to our produce section to show them that, hey, there's some cucumbers that, you know what I'm saying, that we have on sale. You know what I'm saying? Y'all might like strawberries. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm there. You got to make them feel comfortable. We're taught in our training. You do everything to make them feel comfortable about whatever it is they have going on. Then you make sure you make their sale too. You know what I'm saying? So I'm all for it. Hey, you know, like I said, they got cucumbers over there that you can go buy in the produce section, you know what I'm saying, for those of y'all who are hungry. And they got strawberries and so forth too, you know. I'm just saying. I'm always trying to contribute.
Too, you got them.
You know what? It be stuff like that where if you make an impression like that, they'll come back. Thanks. Girl, you remember that dude that said did he work at? Girl, yeah, I need to get some paper towels or tissue or something. Let's go back to Publix. And that's all you gotta do.
Yeah, if you worked in the deli, boy, see, like Buck got it made, man. Cause he work over there where the meat is. He give them the meat.
Selling meat, shawty.
I
get paid to sell my meat.
Right.
Boar's head at that, you know what I'm saying? Welcome to Man Cave Mondays. You know what I'm saying? This is how it goes down. This is who we are. You know what I'm saying? You don't get much better than this.
Yeah, but I'll be glad everybody went on here tonight. But hey, this is the first time I have Xavier on here. Man, I'm glad I'm glad you came home, man. I'm real glad, and you weren't scared to talk. We enjoyed that. Cause we ain't got no video of him because
he need to remain anonymous.
Yeah.
So it don't mess up his Tinder action.
I don't know, say you put on your Tinder account now that you're a radio personality.
Right.
They take long enough to get to know me. I'll start going into detail about my Japan trip. They want to learn into herself. Like, I fought a sumo wrestler.
I don't know if they don't care about that. It's like,
it gets more people than you realize.
Cause you fought a sumo wrestler.
All experience is good experience. Yeah, you don't hear that every day. That's not a story you hear every day.
That's true.
I got video.
True. That's true.
To prove it.
Okay.
Yeah, hey.
Well, I tell folks that I cross country ski.
You get a conversation just off the fact that you lived in Alaska, so you can imagine him telling somebody I went to Japan and fought a sumo wrestler. You can tell. I mean, if I could tell that.
But my experience was not good because when I snowboarded, I beefed. I ate a whole bunch of snow.
But when we tell the story, we embellish that part of it.
Even
if at the end of the story you done bit the dust and you got a mouthful of snow, the fact that you went snowboarding and you went down the most dangerous mountain on the thing.
The most dangerous?
Yeah. You went down the Dragon's Tooth or some shit like that. Hey, it's fine that you ate mouthful of snow. It's fine. It's the story.
The double diamond.
Granddad told me a long time ago, chicks dig scars.
Not in pets.
True.
Yeah.
The little kitten adopted last July. He's been a little gateway into so many conversations with people don't come to public. I see they buy cat litter. I'm like, how many kittens you got? They're like, just one. I'm like, I got one too, little gray cat.
You see how it was?
Yeah.
Oh my goodness, yeah. I see it, man. His voice changed. All that bass came out of it when there were troubles.
If I was young and single, he would have me with the kitten.
Yeah.
Because I like cats.
I think you get a lot more with puppies, though. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I got 2 dogs too. I got 2 teacup poodles. One of them blind.
But see, that's a poodle, man. We talking about a dog.
No, don't do Crimson like that. Crimson a Jeep. Crimson a Jeep, bro. Crimson ain't no one of them poodles that you can carry in the purse. Crimson a Jeep. Crimson a Jeep. And at this point, he can have here. He can't see. I mean, he is a G all day. He's somebody's granddaddy.
He just wants to sit next to you and chill.
Right. And he can take a pretty good charge.
Stand like that dog because he got a heart. Because he got a high.
No, the dog. Hey, Chris can take a charge. Chris can take a charge now. But he come sit down. We hang out.
So eating all the potato chips and stuff, feeding the dog snacks.
Then when I was working at Pizza Hut, so I take off the little piece of sausage and pepperoni out the pizza, and I just give it to him. Give him straight sausage pepperoni. He get that. Because after we sit there and smoke for 30 minutes, he high as giraffe ass. Hey, look, whatever cataracts or whatever glaucoma was in his eye, by the time we get through, he used to be fine. He used to be fine. I can leave him go to work. I leave him out of his cage. I leave the TV on YouTube watching some kind of dog video. He come back. He just right there in front of the TV, just chilling, waiting on them extra pepperoni. We fine.
Soundbooth Radio does not condone getting the dog high.
Yeah.
We don't condone that.
I don't do that no more. That was a young man saying. Shooting that smoke in the dog's face.
But I don't know, man. You know what I'm saying? Like
somebody did on Facebook too. So I'm going to smoking the dog face and get the dog high.
Yeah.
And that'd be one heck of a video. Of course, y'all, it is after 10 o'clock, which means that it's about time for us to close the doors on another edition of Battle of the Sexes Man Cave Monday. I did enjoy this, man. We kind of had a broad spectrum of things that we talked about tonight.
We always do.
We do. We can. Well, the thing about it, man, like I wanted to talk. I wanted to talk about this stuff, but I wanted the ladies to be there too because, of course, the question involved them probably, being with other women, and of course,
we can take out 15, 20 minutes out of next show. Let's let them get their word in so they don't feel like they left out. We get 15. We get maybe 10.
Yeah, something like that. Something 10. Like that.
You know, they don't say a lot no way. We just let them get their word in.
Well, I will say that I think that last week's show, I don't think that those women were being honest at all. As far as it comes down to the fact that they turned 70 years old and they by themselves and they well off and everything. They wouldn't mess with a younger man.
They hadn't met a buck
yet.
They ain't met a buck yet. That's all it is, man. I told you. Look, 21 on up to about 80. It's going down. You know what I'm saying? Because gotta look out for ourselves. And remember, every time we said something, initially they said no, but as we continue to talk, those walls came down, and you start seeing that exactly what we were saying was true. You know, you can put up that facade and everything and say, "Oh no, I wouldn't do that. Oh no, I'm not." Man, look, never say never. That's one thing that I learned in life. You know what I'm saying? You try not to. There's some things that you really, like I said, you have to kill me in order for it to happen. We know better. You know what I'm saying? Companionship is number one. But if you still got that feeling, if it's still there, what's wrong? This is sex, people.
If you got the itch, you gonna scratch it.
That's what I'm saying. But the whole entire thing is, if you 70 years old and you still look like you 35.
Oh, I remember I posted a picture in the group. I sent the group of one. You know what I'm saying?
If you still looking like that and you 70 years old, you're not finna be like, I'm not finna have sex no more. I'm just not gonna do, like, we had a couple of women last week that said that they weren't. I just ain't gonna do nothing. I don't want yo we and me. And I think that's a bold-faced lie. And you're not finna go look for no 75 or 80-year-old either. If you're 70 years old, you're gonna want something a little bit younger, something that can something that can hang with you.
It's like I said.
What you gonna do? If you was 70 years old and I ain't around, you gonna just not do nothing else?
I don't know. I mean, it all depends on at that point if I want to be with somebody else again or not.
Now, see, y'all keep thinking about a relationship. At 70 years old, you're probably ain't thinking about no relationship. It's just fun. So you wouldn't have fun with somebody?
Hey, put this in mind.
I don't know.
Put this in mind. There has been a time, and I'm pretty sure Stan has heard about this too. And Mike, you probably have, Lady T, you have.
That's
at one point,
I'm still able.
That's what I'm saying. At one point, they had an outbreak of STDs at nursing homes.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I'm saying. So it's like, and this is not just every once in a while. This is commonplace because you do have to remember
they the leading place that have STDs actually.
It's always like that because you got to think they weren't never really into contraceptives like that anyway. You know what I'm saying? So now it's like, old Jim down the hallway on floor number 4. You know what I'm saying? Got them pills in. You feel me? He knocked your pills off. So they trying to see if they can still get it. It is what it is.
So like 7:30 at nighttime, you hear somebody walking down the hall with their cane or that walker.
Hit them feet shuffling.
Hey,
everybody else be in the bed at 7:30.
And that squeaky wheel.
Y'all do what you gotta do, man. And what I don't like is the people that's like, man, when I die, my wife better not look. I'm dead and gone. I ain't got nothing to do. I don't even care about none of that. Wherever I'm at that time, that'll be the only thing I'm focused on. You know, knock yourself out, sweetheart. I catch you on the other side or whatever. I don't care.
That's what I'm saying. Like I want you to realize, like you know what I'm saying, if you want to still have some fun at 70 years old, and I ain't around, you know what I'm saying.
Cause let's be clear. If you go before me, stop my life. It's a death do us part, and you dead.
I'll put it this way. If I'm at that point and I feel like I want to date or whatever, then I guess sure, you know, but you know.
But we're not even talking about dating for real. We talking about like
you talking about companionship.
Just being active.
Yeah, just companionship. Like and that. Okay, let me say it like this. For some people's definition of dating, that is dating, because you just want somebody to go out with every now and then. You know, just like you don't have to go to the movies. You have to go. You don't want to go to senior night at Golden Corral by yourself every goddamn Tuesday. Shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna have somebody to go with. Then after we eat Golden Corral at 6:30, because that's dinner time. At 6:30, by 7, 8 o'clock, if we want to, bump and grind, so be
it. After we took our Geritol.
Yeah. Straight up, we gotta take a multivitamin.
Nah, you gotta take that. I don't know if Geritol or multivitamin, that stuff right there got it. I don't know what it got in it, but
and then I gotta make sure it's been a long enough time to my blood pressure medication, because I'm gonna take one of the blue chews and all my blood pressure out.
I'm trying to imagine what was sex look like at 70, like.
Strictly function. It's strictly function instead of serve a purpose. Because the aesthetic beauty of two 70-year-olds,
right?
Unless it's Tina Turner and somebody else. But I mean, like you can have a lot of wrinkles. There's a lot of wrinkles. A lot. Got that.
Yeah, it is.
It might not be though. You know what I'm saying? Like I said,
it depends on your body type.
That's what I'm saying. But most times black women don't wrinkle up like that.
That's true. Because think about it like this. What her name? Angela Bassett and Courtney B. Vance. They've been married for a hot minute. And Angela Bassett got to be 60-something, but they don't. Neither one of them look like it. So I give you that. So their 70-year-old sex ain't gonna look like, Grandma Gladys' 70-year-old sex. That's what we do every day.
Like you said, like we named Tina Turner. She don't look old. She don't look like she knows 70. Oh no, she don't look like she knows 80. I'm sorry.
Look. We ain't even got to go that far. Taraji like 50. Nia Long, is it Nia? 50.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We can shrink that down. And they look.
What her name? Diamond from Players Club. She still look good.
Lisa Ray.
Yeah.
50-something.
Hell, the brat.
Agreed last week. Yeah. Everybody agreed that the brat was good. Some of the girls was like, "Oh yeah, she is pretty."
See, I mean, if we gonna put it out there, it's like I said, I love black women. When y'all take care of y'allself, there's nobody on the planet that can stand next to you. Period. Hands down. You know what I'm saying? And it shows time and time and time again. Hell, Cicely was close to pushing 100. You know what I'm saying? And I mean,
but she was old. She was old for as long as I knew her.
Yeah, she was old.
She used to play an old lady all the time.
I don't know. My mama said she was old when she was a child.
Right. Yeah,
they used to make her up because she could really play an old lady.
She really good. And now you think about it. She was out for real. She was older in what's the old Richard Pryor, was it Bustin' Loose?
Bustin' Loose, yeah.
She was older in those movies. That was
she was
before we was born.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That was before we was born. So, that's like 69, 70, 71. So, shit, lady, you've been, but that's like you said, you can talk about Nia Long. If you want to go up in age a little bit, you can give us a
shoot. Don't think about Foxy Brown. Look at Pam Grier now.
Yeah, Pam Grier got to be 70-something.
Yeah, Pam Grier is, woo.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Felicia Rashad, what was her sister name? Debbie Allen. Yeah, yeah.
Well, Felicia's starting to look a little her age now. But
hey, watch him out.
Still look young.
Watch him out. We ain't gonna be none of that. Felicia, nothing. You can play about that other Felicia on Friday, but Felicia Rashad, you watch your mouth out, bro. It's gonna be my first and my last time telling you that.
I'm sorry.
I just want you to know that. Nah.
Right.
I'm on her.
Janet
The
Jackson,
way the young folks is on Beyonce. That's how I am about Felicia. Watch your mouth.
Right. Don't do Claire Huxtable like that.
Period.
Because, like, hey, even if she didn't pick up a little bit of weight, she didn't let us. Hey, I guarantee you, she still throw down like Claire Huxtable.
Period.
All day, every day. That's why it's on.
I would go put on one of them Bill Cosby sweaters if she asked me to, bro. I ain't lying.
Hey, but you can't front though, because back in the day, that was that Coogi back in the day. See, people didn't know Coogi was Coogi. Bill was wearing that Coogi back in the day.
Facts.
Yeah,
Facts.
Bill was wearing Coogi. Them sweaters was Coogi sweaters and YSL. Like, Bill was only back in the day. We you know what
he was always on a different level.
Right.
You know.
We thought they was funny looking sweaters. We didn't know it was designer.
The lady that played Miss Parker on Friday.
Yeah.
Still, you know what I'm saying, a knockout, man. You know, so like I said, black women, y'all do the thing, y'all set the standard. That's why if you look around the industry, they're always trying to copy y'all. They doing that for a reason. Y'all are the standard. You know what I'm saying? It's just some of them are so afraid to take that role and take it seriously. But you know, hey, I hope to have a Denzel type of Sidney Poitier type of, you know, Harry Belafonte type of thing going on when I get that far, you know what I'm saying, in the game.
Right.
I mean,
well,
I hope so.
I'm gonna tell you who I want to be. I'm gonna tell you who I want to be right now. Right now, I want to be Smokey Robinson.
Smokey been doing it for a long time.
Smokey can get it. Smokey can get it from your grandmama, your mama, your daughter. He can get it. He can get it.
I'm more of a Ron Isley type of guy. You know, he has a level. That's a level of player that I hope to achieve one day. Like this dude, we talking about 5-6 decades, maybe. You know what I'm saying? Just on top of it, and he continues to set the standard. Even I'm looking at him now as they did their verses, and I'm like, man, you can't teach that. It got to be in you. You know what I'm saying? So that's the type of stuff I hope to be at that particular age. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, you just gotta take care of yourself. You know what I'm saying? Right. Black women, y'all winning. Period. It is nothing I can say. Y'all winning. You know, stay on it and keep. If you're 75 and up, you just buy yourself.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Nothing wrong with it.
Because Book said he's trying to get in the wheel.
Gonna be in the wheel, and we'll sit at the front row at the funeral too. Play around. I don't care if I've been there and her special friend Buck. I'll stand up. Right. No, I'm broken up by this. I'm so broken up, you know.
Right. I'll be staying for about 3-4 more days. As soon as the insurance check clear, I'm good.
You're gonna be a boat to light and they're gonna come down and strike both y'all.
I mean, come on now.
It works.
I mean, hey, it'll be all right. We just even it up the scope. So.
Zay, what you think about it, man? You want an older woman? She probably gonna do that now. That's what they call it, sugar mama.
Like me and coworkers at work, we've had conversations, and I was like, I'm not opposed to it. If she gonna pay for me, buy my stuff, I ain't mad.
Stan, how mad would you be, man, if she go buy that man a Camaro?
If you mess around, just say yeah. If you mess around and get somebody my age, or close to my age, who is willing to finance him in his way of life, you think I'm gonna get away with that? I'm gonna ask if she got a sister.
No, you're happy. Don't worry. I'm gonna get her to hook you up with PS5.
Hey, you had kids, so they look out for you.
That's all he wants, a PlayStation.
That's it. I'm simple, and a 4K TV. That's it. Keep me in the house. That'd be good. Ain't gotta go nowhere. As long as the internet work, I'm at the house. Now, if you got shitty internet, then you got to see. But as long as the internet good.
But you be mad because every time the new J's come out, he has some. He could be like Shane McMahon.
I see he ain't afford that because I'm not a big shoe person.
Yeah, but he does it.
He would have access. He would have access to that. Like, I wouldn't do it. I wouldn't begrudge my children. But them the only ones I wouldn't begrudge. But now, if anybody else, I'm gonna be a hater. But I ain't gonna hate on my children.
You would have saying you would have same size shoe he was?
No, he still bigger than mine.
Oh, I'm gonna say you'd be wearing the shoe.
Now when you wear the same size, I feel yes, all day, every day.
You can put some paper in there.
They don't feel right. Then you rub blisters on your feet and shit.
Yeah, like I said, because we are getting talking about something.
Yeah.
Man, hey, I appreciate y'all rolling, coming through, man. But
I gotta get out of here, boy. I gotta see a woman about a cat.
Can you dig that? So keep that man out of trouble, please. Hey, we hey, but you got something coming up, don't you?
I know on Father's Day we're having the kickball thing with Belly Gang, and
Y'all be careful.
baseball league will be kicking off soon.
What weekend is the kickball tournament?
It's on Father's Day. It's like June 20th, I think. So it'll be BBE and 205 Youth Outreach versus Belly Gang. You know, of course, y'all more than welcome to come out there, man. I think it's gonna be out there in Hope. I'll check again. My brain is so scrambled because of everything that we be involved with. I definitely keep you detailed in, let you know. You know what I'm saying? Of course, the baseball league kicks off pretty soon. Go find out who I got for my players, and we'll get that rolling on too. And I'll let y'all know our dates that we'll be playing and stuff. And hopefully y'all can come out and check the kids out, man, and see how good my coaching skills are with T-ball and everything you did.
That's right. That's what's up. Well, with that being said, man, we're gonna get up out of here. We hope to see you on the 12th, man, because we having that cookout. Let us know and let us know how many folks gonna come so we can make sure we get enough food for everybody.
Absolutely.
I suggested that we have a water gun fight, but women scared. So
now you can't get black women out wet, man. What you trying to get out of her killed out?
I told him.
Hey, I met around and found me a good old super soaker that I wanted to get, but I don't know if we're gonna be a chance to do it.
If they got braids in their hair, that's a little different. But if it ain't braided, might well let that go.
Yeah,
all they gotta do is tell us not to shoot them in the head.
I ain't gonna listen to that.
If you say no, don't you? Huh?
If you come out there, you fair cut.
Run up and get lit up.
If you shoot a girl in the head and she ain't got no braids in her head, you asking for it to get beat down.
Gotta catch me first.
Right. That's it.
Hey man, y'all have a good night, man. We'll see y'all.
Y'all too, man. Drive safe, man.
All right, now y'all take it easy.
Y'all be careful. Peace.
All right. Got